Yeah, week 2. Shout out to the Jets. The Jets, they stood solid in their win against the Titans. Aaron Rodgers looked solid. This is actually the best I've seen Aaron Rodgers play recently in his recent play. This is one of the better performances. I enjoyed that. They have a new running back, Allen. He looks pretty solid. You know, the running game is going to be elite with Brees Hall. So knowing that they have another back in Allen with the talent that he has is pretty impressive for the Jets. I ain't gonna lie, Jets, y'all defense, y'all need to sign Hassan Reddick, man. You have to sign that man, bro. You got I think Jermaine Johnson went down, and the defense has just been lackluster for me. They haven't been getting the job done, honestly. Everybody except for Sauce. I like the way Sauce has been playing. I just recently got into a debate with somebody on Instagram, and they were talking about how Travis Hunter is probably the best DB in football, period, college and NFL. And I'm like, yo, he's not better than Sauce. So if you have an opinion, that leave a comment. Yeah, the Jets defense is probably lacking, and I feel you guys should definitely get that Hassan Reddick deal done. No hesitation on that. Get that done. Y'all need him. He's basically the best tackler in football, and you don't want to pay him. I don't understand that. So Jets, I feel that is probably your top need right now. You just need a consistent tackler. You need a consistent playmaker on the defensive side of the ball because nobody's really stepping up to the plate except for Sauce, and Sauce can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? So you need another pillar on that defense, and I believe Reddick is that for you guys. Aaron Rodgers, he definitely helps you guys positionally on the field as far as managing field position. But you guys need a defensive playmaker, man. Like Tennessee is light work. Tennessee isn't expected to be anything crazy, and you guys just got by with like by the skin of your teeth on that win. It was a good win, but we see what your needs are. Offensively, you guys are legit. Defensively, you need some pieces. And with Jermaine Johnson going down, you guys needed pieces before that. And with him going down, it's is 100%. You guys need to look in. You guys got to get that contract done because defensively, you guys are looking very mediocre out there. Not the typical Jets we know as being probably the top 5 defenses every year. One of the top 5 defenses every year. We all know the Jets to be that. So, yeah, you guys got to get that done. On the other side, we got the Giants in a game that we were supposed to win. Crazy headline was that we scored 3 touchdowns. This is the first NFL. Let me find that first NFL first time in NFL history where a team that had 3 touchdowns and the opposing team had 0 touchdowns offensively that they won. I think they had a kick return back, and I'm not sure. I was going in between games, so I really wasn't like knowing everything play by play. I tapped in when I seen what was going down, and I seen that drop pass by Malik Neighbors, and listen, Malik was playing great the whole entire game. Is just that one drop, number one, no pun. Um, that one drop cost us the game, man. That one drop cost us the game, and the fact that we couldn't stop the Commanders from going down the field and getting field goals. Like we gotta get off this red zone. Like yo, we're a red zone defense. Like that makes no sense. That's pathetic. That you're letting teams go. Oh, we stop teams all the time when all right, but they're still gonna put 3 on the board. We need to stop them at the 50 or before. We can't be letting them feel like, they're gonna let us get to the red zone. Like, what type of game plan is that? And we rely too much on a kicker. And honestly, at Gano's age, we should have a backup kicker. We should have some type of backup plan in play with that. Like, The fact that we're relying so heavily on our kicker is terrible, especially someone at Gano's age. Like I could understand if we had like a Bucker out there, the kicker from Kansas City, but we don't. We have super vet Graham Gano. You know what I'm saying? And he's been having problems with that injury. So like that was we dropped the ball completely on that situation, and that's on coaching. DJ played solid. DJ, this is one of DJ's better games in his entire career. This is one of DJ's best games in his entire career. He had 0 turnovers. You know how rare that is? This guy, I love the way DJ was playing. He was way more decisive. The play calling for him was way smoother. Since we didn't have a kicker, we're going for 2 points, and we couldn't even get the 2 points right. That was I loved all the play calling except for the red zone play calling on 2 point conversions, because the red zone that pass to Neighbors, I love that play. So let me not say red zone. Let me say 2 point conversion play calling was not it. It was really that pass to Neighbors, that touchdown was beautiful. I loved it. Fumble by our running back. He scored a touchdown and then he fumbled. I didn't like the fumble, but I like the touchdown. Obviously, our offense is picking up. I like the fact that our offense is picking up. So we're making improvement on that. But in Dable's tenure and this time right now, we need to be literally executing. Like we neighbors, this goes on the whole team, man. But DJ played great, so I'm not putting nothing on him. But I love the way offensive line's been playing lately. So I'm gonna just really put it on coaching and probably the Neighbors dropped pass, but Neighbors was playing amazing in the beginning. So, overall, I'll just put it on the coaching, man. And that's tough because I love Dable. But that was a brutal week 2 loss that we needed because the schedule is only going to get worse from here. It's only going to get tougher. So, I don't know what to think. I don't know how to call the Giants and what we are. I really have no idea, but it was an improvement from week 1, so I appreciate that. But this was a game we should have won, and we dropped the ball on that. I don't like that. You got guys. The Saints playing amazing. Derek Carr went viral for doing his that Michael Jackson celly. That was a huge pickup by the Saints to get Carr. Packed up the Cowboys 44-19. Man, what a win! Shout out to the Saints. Shout out to Kamara. Kamara was balling out. The coach over here quoting Kendrick. They played great. CJ's playing amazing. Shout out to CJ Stroud, probably one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league right now at 21 years old. Oh my God. This man's 21 years old with the poise of a winning vet. Like, love the way CJ plays. Night and day between him and nah, let me not say that between him and Daniel Jones. But love the way CJ's playing. Shout out to Sam Darnold. He's playing great. NFL week 2 was all kind of all over the place, honestly. We had Dallas losing. Oh, that Bengals and Kansas City game was great. That call, I really didn't like that call in crunch time. The pass interference, but it is what it is. What else was shocking about week 2? The Lions game was pretty good. Lions and Rams game. Lions took that. But oh yeah, shout out to Baker. Shout out to Baker. Baker had a hell of a game. Baker been balling lately, yo. Yeah, Baker's looking like a stud again, man. Just want to show you this. Yo, Baker put him in the mixtape. Ooh. Ooh, let's go, Baker. Shout out to Baker, man. Shout out to Baker, man. He been balling. Right now, Stephen A. and First Take got him easily at top 10 quarterback. Top 10 quarterback in the league, easily. Yeah, they have him top 10 quarterback in the league right now. Baker had a hell of a journey. The Panthers let him go. I guess he was on the Rams, right? He played for the Panther. Excuse me. He played for the Rams. Panthers. He was on the verge of probably getting probably bounced out the league, but he made himself right now. He has a home with the Bucks after that contract, and he's definitely he's playing. He's definitely worth all the money right now. Love the way Baker's playing right now. Shit, the Giants could have used him. So shout out to him. Baker, Baker, Baker. Okay, moving on. Moving on. I want to shout out to Caitlin. Caitlin just recently had her best game ever. Probably her best performance. 35 points, 8 assists, and hitting 6 3-pointers. Shout out to Caitlin, man. We love Caitlin. Honestly, personally, I think this is the best WNBA season ever. Honestly, the engagement, well, by me personally, is I've been watching way more WNBA lately. My mom's a big fan. She watches all the Aces games. She loves the Aces. I'm a Fever guy. I love the Fever. I love Caitlin Clark. She's probably my favorite player in the game, next to Asia. I'm a big Liberty guy. Well, really, Liberty is my team. Liberty is my team, then Indiana, then Aces. And I like a bunch of teams. I like Dallas. I like the Lynx. I like a bunch of teams on in the league. And honestly, this is the most entertaining WNBA season I think I ever witnessed. I haven't really tapped into as many games as I have had prior this year. Like I'm literally catching games. My mom's all the way locked in, and you cannot tell me this ain't because of Caitlin Clark. Combination of Caitlin Clark, the teams, the talents. The talent is elite at right now. And Asia is definitely a pillar for the WNBA. She just keeps getting better as well and just breaking records and setting new ones. And I'm loving the WNBA right now. I think it's worth every contract that they're getting right now. All the publicity. I'm loving the WNBA right now. Shout out to them and shout out to Caitlin, man. Again, I can't say it enough. Shout out to Caitlin, Asia. They are the front runners. There's other players too, definitely. Like from from Shorty from the Dallas. I forgot Enrique. It's not. Is it Enrique? I believe Enrique. I could be mistaken, but she's a dog. I love the way she plays. There's a bunch of WNBA players that I enjoy watching. So overall, I think the WNBA is improving tremendously, and I look forward to the growth. I look forward. I look forward to the NBA just getting better and WNBA, excuse me, getting better and better, and just everybody like tapping in. Yeah, man. So that's that. Moving on. This is probably one of the big topics for me. One of my most viewed videos. Well, I'll show you guys. One of my most watched videos is pretty much the time I did a fight cast. I did commentary for the Belanga, his last fight, the Belanga McCrory fight. I got 27K. That is my highest viewed fight. I mean highest viewed video. So I'm definitely a fan of Belanga. Super fan of Canelo because I guess we all are at this point. What a fight! What a fight, man. Um, Saturday, Canelo and Belanga fought. Um, Honestly, it was exactly what I kind of thought it was gonna be. I felt like Canelo, he had that experience. That experience gap is just, it's a lot. Like Canelo been doing this. He fought, man, I wish I would have saved that list. There, I seen a list of they put up of on social media of Canelo's opponents. Do I have it? They put a list up of all the guys Canelo has faced, and yo, Canelo, he fought the best of the best, man. Like you can't. There isn't a better probably list of guys that any fighter has fought against that's as good as probably Canelo's. Canelo, this dude, he fought everybody, bro. You name it. Cotto, Caleb Plant. Let me pull up that list. Canelo fights. He fought Triple G 3 times, right? Jamel Charlo, Triple G, Daniel Jacobs, Amir Khan, fought Floyd, Shane Mosley win, bro. Come on, Mangia, honest, like, come on. He fought Lara. Lara just fought. He just fought Danny Garcia, and he just took the win. This guy has one of the most impressive lists, probably. Canelo's him, man. Canelo is pound for pound the best in the world right now. Canelo is pound for pound the best in the world right now, easily. I'd say probably Bud is like right under there. Bud is definitely very close to that. I think that would be the fight of this century, Canelo and Bud. And I believe that might be the next fight. They were hinting it at the end of the Canelo fight. I mean, at his last fight against Berlanga, they was hinting that probably his next fight might be around the next Cinco de Mayo, which is May 5th. And I'm not sure. Is it gonna? Would I guess that would be appropriate. I feel like that's too far away, but I guess that would be like where the money would be. May 5th, everybody's all of Mexico is tapping into that fight at May 5th for Canelo. So I guess that would be the prime date for them. But I feel like probably Bud would have a fight before that. I think Bud has a big layoff. I don't think he probably have like a little warm up fight before then. And I'm thinking who could Bud fight? But anyways, back to the Belonga fight. Uh, like I said, it was an experience gap for me. Uh, personally, I thought like yo Belonga, like the height differences, like yo Belonga's way taller than Canelo, way taller. I felt like I didn't really like that weight that Belonga was fighting at. He's fighting at 167 for 6'1". I'm 6'1". My doctor tells me like the healthiest weight I can be is 215. So you're fighting at 167. That's unhealthy. He probably had no power. Meanwhile, Canelo is fighting. I'm pretty sure that's the perfect weight for his height. I think Canelo's like 5'7". Canelo's like 5'7". How tall is Canelo? 5'7". That's like perfect. 167, I would assume, is perfect weight for him. So he has that power. It's like that's a perfect fighting weight. So he's gonna have that power behind those punches. I felt defensively there was nothing Belonga could have done to Canelo. Canelo had he defensively he was locked up. He was you couldn't get past his defense, bro. His defense was elite. Belonga couldn't do nothing with Canelo. He couldn't do nothing with Canelo. Um, I give it to Belonga. He took it. He took the fight all the way. The fight ended in a unanimous decision for Canelo, and it pretty much that's what it was. The best effort I felt was a 6 round. Balanga, he had a very elite combo that he gave to Canelo, and I wish I would have seen more of that. But other than that, I didn't like Balanga's performance. I felt like he was hesitant. I felt like he was kind of scared to punch. Like he was thinking probably if he kind of gave him that effort he gave in the 6th round, like more like consistently, that Canelo would have boxed him up. But Canelo would have hit him with a crazy power punch that would have probably dropped him, which he dropped him a couple times. But I felt like Belonga was fighting too scared. And you can't be like that, bro. You from Brooklyn, bro. you supposed to tear up you supposed to tear his little self up, bro. I don't know how you didn't, bro. This shit was lined up for you perfectly, bro, to take the world over. Like, I don't know. I feel like I love Belanga's his corner. He got his dad and he got the other dude. But I feel like I'm not sure if he kind of listens to them, bro. Like this guy's on top of the world. He's 27. This is his first loss. He's knocking everybody else out. Uh, he he has that he has that thing going around about they say that all he's been fighting was bums. Um, but Canelo definitely exposed all his weaknesses in this fight. Good thing is that he'll be able to learn from this. He's young, he's still in his prime, and he's definitely gonna be able to learn from this. I and in the beginning of the fight, leading up to the fight, I was definitely comparing this fight to when Canelo fought Mayweather. I feel like Canelo Belanga was definitely in Canelo's position back then, and Canelo is definitely he definitely was playing the role of Floyd, and it was just a masterclass in boxing that Floyd gave Canelo back then, and now it's Canelo being Floyd and Belanga being Canelo, and Canelo gave him that masterclass, bro. Defensively, offensively, you name it. Showmanship, class. Um, yeah. Belanga was the villain. Belanga was the villain in this, man. Me personally, I was I knew Canelo. I had Canelo, but I was rooting for Belonga to get that knockout, man. He's Puerto Rico. He's Team Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? I was rooting for him to get that knockout. He's a power puncher. Belonga's a power puncher. Most of his wins is I think they're pretty much all knockouts. So he definitely had a chance to possibly knock Canelo out, but Canelo's defense is too elite. It was getting kind of dirty between both of them. It was getting kind of dirty, and it was getting sloppy at times because there was times where Belanga was kind of complaining. He was complaining to the ref a little bit too much, and he just kind of he was he let his guard down, and I think Canelo just rocked him one time. And Canelo did the same. Like he kind of was walking back to the corner, like not showing no respect. And I think, but Belanga kind of swung at him, and it was that's why I said it was sloppy. It was gritty. It was all this fight was all over the place. Honestly, this fight was all over the place. Uh, Again, Canelo class act at the end of the fight. Berlanga was basically paying homage and like letting him know like, yo, I know in the beginning it was a lot of like he was talking a lot of shit and just trying to be that villain to sell the fight. And he apologized for that and he thanked him for the opportunity. I appreciated that, but bro, you kind of was like a little bit on him too much, bro. I don't know if it was probably it was probably the punches to the head or whatever that had you kind of woozy. You repeated yourself a bunch of times, bro. And you, as cocky as your ass be, which I think like you kind of should learn from Canelo. Like, bro, you was hugging this man up, bro. You was making love to this guy, bro. Yo, shout out to Balanga though, bro, because this guy still got the world in his hands, bro. He just fought Canelo, bro. You could only just go up from here, and I believe he's gonna do so. I hope this is a big learning lesson for him, and shout out to both of them, man. Two good fighters. Um, I mean, Canelo being the greatest fighter in the sport right now, and just this guy. Come on, this guy fights a 27-year-old in his prime, and it was easy work for him. You know what I'm saying? And Belanga's not no pushover. He's not no pushover. This boy has the structure to really be a problem. So I'm a fan of Belonga. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give him that tough love. You know what I'm saying? And not just be fake and just be like, yo, you did the best. You did. Like, bro, that shit was winnable. Feel me? So honestly, bro, you should take some anger from this shit, bro, and be like, yo, I could have won that. You feel me? And just apply that pressure to your next fight, bro, and pack everybody up in front of you, bro. You literally, you know what I'm saying? You took it to the max rounds with the best in the game, bro. Learn everything you got to learn from that, and continue to be him, bro. You're the future of this shit, and yeah, man, that's what I got. Oh, and then going into the Bud thing, it was funny. Well, I wrote on Bud's post. I was like, "Yo, bro, you at the MMA fight? How you at the MMA fight? We trying to have boxing be like we trying to have boxing be like the premier fighting event, and you at the MMA fights, bro. Come on." I didn't like that look. I guess he didn't want to show no support to all the other boxers. I did see him at that fight. I don't know how the hell he made it between both events, but I seen him in both venues. And look, he goes to the UFC shit and they play with his name. They say it was Kendrick. Yo. And then I heard people playing that Kendrick verse when Kendrick was like, "Yo, I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet." And let's see his reaction. He just walked away. That's the reaction? I know that wasn't the reaction, bro. That's some fake ass news. That was no reaction. Son just walked off. But this is gonna be the fight of the century, man. I'll pay anything to watch that fight, bro. That fight's gonna be elite. Bud and Canelo, oh my god. That shit's gonna be a gift. But shout out to them. Shout out to them. What else? What else? Let me check my notes. Okay, yeah. The Jay-Z Little Wayne Super Bowl performance thing. Welcome back to Stephen A. Show right here on the digital airwaves of YouTube and of course iHeartRadio. On Sunday, the National Football League announced that West Coast rapper Kendrick Lamar will headline the Super Bowl 59 halftime show in New Orleans. Well, the news didn't go over very well with New Orleans native Master P, who wrote an open letter to the one and only Jay-Z, who produces the Super Bowl halftime shows for the NFL. The letter said in part, quote, as ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should be a part of the celebration. Man, listen, this is tough for me. Um, Jay Z and Wayne are literally, of course, I got to put Nas. I say Biggie, Jay Z, Nas, Tupac, Wayne. Now I'll put Wayne over Tupac, and that's like that's crazy, but it's not, but it is. But Wayne, I was kind of taken back at first. I was like, yo, how you don't have Wayne perform in New Orleans on the run Wayne is having right now? Like Kendrick's having his run, but under Kendrick is literally probably Drake and Wayne. As crazy as that sounds, Wayne went on another feature run, and it's like it was prime, like you know what I'm saying. Like for Wayne to do that, that was my initial reaction. But then I sat back, I thought about it. Uh, I honestly at first I was also kind of feeling like, yo, this is kind of Jay's like little stick it to them like type situation because I mean before everything was like all good and dandy, it was big tension between Hove and Young Money. Really between Birdman and Wayne. Like you know, Hove is always gonna be think he's top of the game, the goat, and he's by the people he's pretty much deemed that. But there's also that side of people that deem either Wayne or Drake the goats. You feel me? So Birdman is always gonna kind of stick up for his camp. So is Nicki, and that feud has been going on for a while now because of you know because of the accolades of both. Like they have the numbers to both of them say to claim that, and that's why I was taken away at first. And listen, Wayne he took his shots, man. He took his heavy shots at Hov back in the day. I have brought this up to my boy that we ain't forget when Wayne was talking about your lady money and talking about I'll kidnap Bay and all that. Like we ain't I don't Hove don't forget. I don't think he does. But Hove did a lot for Wayne. He paid off his taxes. Hove did a bunch of things for Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that Wayne is Hove is really has this vendetta against Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because he definitely showed that he has heavy love from Wayne. You know what I'm saying? By doing what he did. Also, Hove is literally the curator of this music industry, and he knows that the industry without Wayne is not the same. Wayne birthed all the new acts that's out now. All the all the new acts, Wayne is the father of them. You know what I'm saying? So we literally, even from Drake, even Kendrick on a lyricist side type of deal, like, you know what I'm saying? Being a little guy, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of comparisons there. Being affiliated with, certain types of groups. There's a lot of comparisons there. Um, still, I think. Oh, another thing I probably felt was like, yo, probably Wayne doesn't have the as much commercial type songs as probably Kendrick. Kendrick, I see Kendrick as a conscious rapper. Probably, I see Kendrick also as the backpack rapper. Like, this guy is probably the most conscious rapper there is, and not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick kind of leak. Kendrick pretty much Kendrick pretty much perfected that. Kendrick pretty much perfected that conscious rap, and he took it up a notch with the also like I'm him too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the members. Like, I ain't no regular like I ain't no cornball ass conscious rapper. No, I'm one of those guys. I'm in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Um so yeah, so that's why I was saying Kendrick is probably a little bit more commercial because he is more of a conscious rapper. But now I'm not. That's nothing to take away from Wayne too, because Wayne has a bunch of commercial records. I just feel like for that NFL stage around all the people that's going to be there, all the business corporate people, probably Kendrick and going with the kind of conscience route is a little bit more marketable as opposed to Wayne, who is Wayne's the rebel, he's the skateboarder, he's the dread, he's the smoker, like, you know what I'm saying, like he's more of that free thinker, free, like a free person, like, you know what I'm saying. Wayne's more eccentric, and honestly, you don't know what to expect from Wayne sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, one of the factors I felt like probably be held against Wayne is that of recent years, Wayne hasn't looked his healthiest. Like, it's been clear that Wayne, I don't know, he's been having issues. I remember at one point I seen Wayne, his face was mad swollen. You know what I'm saying? This guy never skips a blunt. You know what I'm saying? His Wayne was having some issues with his hair, like his dreads was looking crazy at one point. They look better now. You know what I'm saying? He is looking healthier now, but they dropped that clip of Wayne getting lit and looking like a straight fiend. Where's that video? I think it's in my likes. I had to save it. Yo, Instagram, this shit ain't catching on my likes, bro. I literally had that because I posted it. I felt it was gonna be like the next meme. Damn, where is that? I just posted it, bro. It was the post where they said, I think I know why Hove didn't choose Wayne. I gotta tighten up, man. But you guys know what I'm talking about when Wayne's just like dancing and he's dancing to Pop It. What's that song with him? French Montana. Oh, here's something.
My criteria compared to your courage isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual. Do the and leave on the sheet. I can tell it if I'm like I'm alright, cause I ain't got time.
That's not the meme, but that was one of them. But yeah, bro, that was terrible. Wayne can't be performing. He can't be showing peak. Wayne cannot be showing nothing else but peak at the Super Bowl. Kendrick's gonna give you peak. You know what I'm saying? That Wayne performance is not it, bro. If Wayne is performing like that now, like you can't blame Jay Z, bro. You can't blame Jay Z. That is trash. He sounds terrible. Wayne, honestly, I think he got to get his health right. And who knows? Jay will probably put him on next year. You know what I'm saying? Or not. Because, Jay's trying to put us in the best light possible. So, oh, yeah. Look, even Joe mentioned it.
To the Super Bowl. You know how much ground that is to cover? This ain't the stage, B. This ain't the stage.
No, you got
This is
But he can get healthy.
And nigga, you got to move around with them 1,000 dancers. You not Rihanna and pregnant. You have to get out there and do something. It's only but so much fireballs and smoke they could put up there. Kendrick went out there for 90 seconds 2 years ago and brought the whole army and did the militant.
the mailboxes.
Yeah, come on, stop playing with me, man. You have to be a showman.
So now we get this headline of Super Bowl producer Jesse Collins shows love to Lil Wayne and backs Jay-Z's decision to have Kendrick. It's a decision Jay makes. He's always picked right. So this guy is kind of throwing Jay-Z under the bus because Jay-Z said that it's not only up to him, it's like levels, and there's just there's a whole protocol that they have to go through to really finalize the decisions. And this guy kind of threw Jay under the bus. I didn't really like that. I guess he kept it real. I'm assuming like he's just keeping it real and it is what it is. And maybe Hove, it probably was Hove's decision. And I basically gave you the whole rundown of why I would guess Hove would come to that decision. So Jay's a businessman, bro. He's trying to be held in the most utmost light, most professional light possible. And that's what he's gonna give you. He's gonna give you the best product there is. Jay-Z performances elite. Elite. You know what I'm saying? Like when Jay performs, he knows he's at peak. He's gonna give you that peak performance, and he's not gonna give you no half-ass shit that Wayne just gave at WWE. Wayne is one of the best performers ever, but Wayne will give you some bullshit when he feels like it. Like Wayne don't care, bro. Wayne's a free spirit. That's what I meant to say. Wayne's a free spirit, bro. He don't care. So, Nicki's not feeling it. We all know that. But listen, Jay after like me personally, I like Wayne's songs better. But Kendrick's the hottest in the game right now. Probably has the hottest song in the game right now. So that's probably it might be easier than we think. Probably might be an easier decision than we think. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You got Fab, speaking out saying like, yo, like it's not only up to Jay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, he got a lot of There's a lot of hands that playing this. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But it is what it is. Movies, yo. So over the weekend, I tapped into. I didn't know what to expect from this. I honestly probably I was going into it like probably I didn't think it was gonna be good, but yo, this turned out to be great. This was a great movie. Shout out to Transformers One. Yo, animation just is peak, man. Like with the Spider Verse movies, and now this, like animation is peak, man. This movie was great. I love Chris Hemsworth in this movie. His voice acting, the action was great. I mean, you got animation, you can pretty much do whatever you want. There's a headline going around that this is probably one of the best origin stories. Me, plus the little bit take back I probably got from it is that I probably would like to see a little bit more serious origin story. But for what it is, it was still great. Still great. It wasn't probably what I wanted, but it was still great. I still enjoyed it very much, even though it wasn't what I wanted. A more serious tone, and probably you would need a movie. I wouldn't expect a more like a really serious tone with the animation. Like it wouldn't make sense. So it fit perfect for what it was. Um, it was great, man. All the actors, all the actors were great. All the voice acting was peak. Megatron was played by dude from ATL. Transformers One cast. Oh, Brian Tyree Henry. He did great as Megatron, man. That was surprising because I you don't really look at Brian Tyree as like a villain. And this guy, well, not to spoil it, but it's a definitely a different twist on Megatron. I mean, pretty much the trailer pretty much tells you is that Megatron is basically starting off as just a regular guy, good guy. You know what I'm saying? Not a bad guy. I'm not gonna spoil. Oh, I just read. Wow, Lita is Scarlett Johansson. Wow, Lita was great. Sentinel Prime, John Hamm, Keegan Michael Key. Yo, Key from Key and Peele. Yo, he was hilarious as on Bumblebee. Hilarious as Bumblebee. I enjoyed that. This movie was great, man. It had the jokes, it had the action, had a great story. Transformers One is a must see. Must see. Great movie for the family. The whole family could watch. Um, Not too kiddie, you know what I'm saying, but it's great for the kids as well. And I enjoyed it, man. This is a must watch. Shout out to Transformers One. I hope it becomes the number one movie. I hope it becomes the number one movie. And I say that to say going into the next movie I'm gonna talk about I didn't touch yet was Beetlejuice, bro. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. I'm not gonna say it again. But yo, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was cool. It was cool. It could have been way better. Way better. The story was mad random. It was like it was very pieced together. This movie. The shots were random. I don't think the shots were as cohesive as I wanted. This was a very cameo heavy. Like when they try to introduce like other characters, it was very cameo ish. Like really no real connecting heavy piece to the story is just like a just that guy or that chick. You feel me? She's popping up. It was very cameo-ish. Like the a lot of the characters didn't really hold as much weight as I wanted and as they could have. The William Defoe character was a waste of a character, real cheesy. How you have William Defoe as some cheesy ass character? That did not make no sense to me. Jenna Ortega is mad overrated. She is mad bland. She is mad bland in this, mad bland in Wednesday, and she has the potential to be. I see the potential where she can be a good actress, but she comes off as very bland in her recent performances, and compared to the original, bro, I it's made me go back to the original because I was like, yo, no way, this shit's just completely dropped down to what this is from the original. Like, but then when I see the original, you have people like Gina Davis, you have Alec Baldwin in the original, you have like that was peak 1988. How that was peak Tim Burton. How Tim Burton in 1988, like the story, script, um, honestly, the sets were way better to me, even in the original. Like it just like fit way better. This shit was looking very like TV. Looked like a TV show. Honestly, they could have made this shit a net like a series. This was I really it had its moments. It had its moments when Beetlejuice kind of like really like he locked in the movie. It was became better because I mean the best thing about the movie is Michael Keaton. He carried this movie and he carried it pretty much. His comedy, um, they hyped up that shrunken head dude. That Bob. That was whack, bro. And it's funny. It could have been funny, but they gassed it. This movie is super overrated. It's number one. That's why I say I'd rather Transformers become number one because this movie was not it for me, man. It was honestly dirt for me. With what it was supposed to be, like you had people like super fans of Beetlejuice, like really anticipating this movie, and it was a letdown for me, honestly. And yeah, speaking of another letdown and another TV looking type movie was Hellboy Crooked, man. This was trash. Yo, this Hellboy was not it for me, man. I don't know why they don't go back to the original Hellboy. I know he's like older. Even this, well, I didn't even really watch the second Hellboy, but this Hellboy was mediocre. I'm talking about the actor. The movie overall was I did not get into it, bro. I kept literally like just I was like just looking at my phone. This movie was not it, man. This was another one. It had potential to be way better, and this shit looked like some TV shit, bro. I didn't like it. Look, people were confused. Like, what? Hellboy the Crooked Man is hot garbage. You see what I'm talking about? Like, bro, it had potential because it looked like it could have been scary. Like there was some like kind of like like kind of scary moments. I was like, oh, I like the way that's done. But this shit was another dirt movie. Not the worst thing ever. Imagine, okay, it's worse, but it's not the worst thing ever. That's bad, bro. How you get a rating like it's not the worst thing ever? Or that's bad. This is a waste right here. Like this is one of those movies that you just catch on TV and you never seen it. Like you'd be like, all right, I'll give it a little shot, but you're gonna be checking your phone. It's not gonna be interesting. You're gonna lose. There's like parts where it just loses you. It's like, yo, what are we doing here? This shit look like some some WB shit. Supernatural is would be more scarier than this, bro. This shit look like a bad Supernatural episode. That shit was trash. Like my man Tyrone Magnum. That shit was trash. I don't even know how I said that shit was garbage. Super garbage, bro. On to the next. um oh yeah, music. So recently the Big Sean album came out. Yo, honestly, they be shitting on Big Sean, bro. Big Sean is probably he's one of the guys, bro. He's up on that. He's on that upper echelon tier for me. And people are saying the disconnect. Like, why do they do this to Sean, bro? Honestly, I think when like you're a nice guy, bro, it's just easier to shit on you. Because honestly, I liked Iconic. Like honestly, one of the best songs that's out right now, personally, and I feel is not getting enough credit is Iconic. Iconic is fire. Iconic is peak. He touched that peak Sean again, and Iconic is it for me. I like some of the songs on the album. I was gonna like do like an actual listening reaction to it, but it is what it is. Was decent. Million Pieces I like. I see where people saying, nah, this was actually a really good song. This Million Pieces, Tiana and Larry June. Like, bro, this guy has Tiana Taylor and Larry June on a song, bro. With on a DJ Premier beat. And this is what they're shitting on, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You got a Gunna song. That beat's tough. I know Sean he gets that stigma of saying he's been monotone lately. That's why you see Joe was kind of saying that he's the fabulous of our generation because he is nice with the girl songs too. But bro, the Big Sean hate is annoying at this point. Like Sean doesn't get enough credit. Sean doesn't. This song is fire. I don't think that's on the album, but Sean doesn't get enough credit, and I'm starting to get sick of it. Like seriously, y'all get hype off of one Kendrick song, but y'all shit on Boundaries. I heard is good. Like y'all got to cut this shit out and really tap in with Sean and listen to Sean in the right setting. I don't know what type of setting y'all listening to Sean in, but it's not the right one. Sean is a vibe, and y'all need to start. He even got a song with Cash Cobain, right? This guy got all the right people on his album. How y'all shitting on it? I'm about to start really questioning dead ass a lot of y'all critics. I'm about to literally start questioning y'all um questioning your criticisms. I'm really about to start questioning your criticisms because honestly, y'all really be off. And now we got to start criticizing the critiques because I don't know, y'all be listening to the most random shit, bro, and liking it. But y'all, when some Sean shit come out, y'all just be just like blah. Like I'm about to start questioning y'all, bro. Dead ass. Music is like honestly, the critics are kind of ruining music because y'all be missing shit. Like iconic has to get way more praise, bro. Even this song is solid. Like I'm telling you, this man had an on the radar freestyle. Like what more does he have to fucking do? This shit be pissing me off. I got to curse, bro. Big Sean, iconic, bro. Look, I can't even spell it. Yo, what did Sean do to people? Yo, son, he blacked on this. I don't care. Shout out to Hit. Yeah, Hit Boy Production. Yo, you shitting me, bro? Are you shitting me? This shit is drip. Top, that's how I rock. This shit drip. I don't care. Back to the beat. Oh, back to the base. Greatness. Different tier, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This should be easy. It's easy to talk shit about Big Sean, bro. He's a nice guy. He's not gonna really get at you, bro. He's not gonna come at you with his. He's not gonna jump you. I don't know what it is, bro. But that shit gotta stop. Detroit. Who's the forefront of Detroit right now? Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? And saying that, another Detroit rapper that I rock with is Babyface Ray. Babyface Ray just dropped. I haven't been able to really tap in yet, but I'm gonna get there because Babyface he deserves it. Babyface is one of those guys, man. He puts the work in. He puts the work in, man. So I'm gonna definitely tap in. I'm probably gonna do like a separate episode where like I'm reacting to each track. I was trying to get into it, but I just don't have the time, bro. But for the sake of more content, I gotta do one. I I heard the songs to listening like really listen to was Delu- delusional, delusion, and cherish. There we go. So I'm gonna tap into that. I just wanted to just bring that up real quick. And yeah, bro, that's the show. Oh, Last but not least, bro. Last but not least. Yo, Unc. Yo, Shay Shay. Yo, come on, Unc. Come on, Unc. You way classier than this, Unc. I mean, it worked out. It worked out for what it was. Well, Unc, you don't have to do this, bro. We respect you. Even with the confusion of your sexuality, you felt like you had to. Like, honestly, Unc, you gave us what we wanted with the Marlon interview. That was great. That Marlon interview was one of my probably most favorite interviews out right now. He touched a lot of bases with Marlon. That was elite interview. Like, honestly, Unc, you gotta like you gotta resort to, like, first off, Unc, I think probably not, but I would feel like a lot of kids follow you. You know what I'm saying, or not because you're a little bit older. But I always look at you as like a super professional. I don't know if you probably wanted to like add a little edge, but I don't think that's necessary, Unc. I don't think you really did like. I don't think you killed the rumors. Like, honestly, that shit was staged as hell. Look, you got other people saying, "Yo, this shit's staged." I've even touched on it. Pause. Honestly, I never even really listened to it all the way through. I mean, it worked out for you, but Unc, you're better than this. That's all I'm gonna say, Unc. You better than this. I know you try to dispel the rumors, the gay rumors. Unc, all you got to do is not have a gay stylist and be seen courtside and all. I don't know where you was going with that. Being seen with a gay stylist. I don't know what you was trying to do with that, but that's pretty much where the rumors were coming. I don't know if he was trying to be bougie, like, yo, I'm mad fly, I got a gay stylist. That was, I don't know who told you that was it, and that was not it. You obviously had to kind of try to redeem yourself from that situation by doing this, and I felt like it was a little bit much. I felt like it was like, come on, Unc. Like, you still Shannon Sharp Hall of Famer. Like, the gay rumors happened, but we was kind of trying to forget it and ignore it, and we were giving you the benefit of the doubt. Like, we're probably like, he's making a couple mistakes here and there. We want to believe he's not that way, and now it's like you doubling down. It's you forcing it. You know what I'm saying? But it worked out for you, so hey, that's what's up. But I personally didn't like it. I feel like you're more of a professional than that. We got way more respect for you to just come out and just be clapping cheeks and ads. But hey, but yo, it's the show, man. Monday show. We back locked in. We back in that mode. You know the vibes. Jerm Show.